and welcome back to the channel. The suspense is killing me and I had to show you guys now what we're actually busy with. This car has been here at Glossworx for a few months now, and we've been consistently working on this car in order to fabricate, to remove all the rust on this car, and to bring it to today to show you guys the final, which is the spray job on the car. And then we're going to take you also through the processes to showing you the whole assembly of this car. And when I say this is one of those cars which we don't want to tell you everything right now, but we also want to reveal it in stages, because this car is one of those cars that we're customizing at Glossworx. And when I say we're going full out, we are going completely full out. From a modern motor to a modern drivetrain and to seats that's gonna blow your mind. Stay tuned tonight to showing you guys on this late night all of the things that we're gonna do, especially the spray paint on this car that's gonna entirely make your guys' mouths water. Okay, done. Are you ready, brother? You want to think? Oh God, what now? Oh, jeez, my husband. No shitting. So welcome to our paint mixing room. And as you can see behind me is the paint bay. It's Glossworx. It's the paint I love the most. The paint that does all the magic here at Glossworx. And this is basically a color now that I'm going to show you that's going to go onto the 635CSi. It's called Chrome Matte Black. Come and check out how this thing actually looks. Look at this. Can you get that? Bring the camera there, have a look at that. I think it's spectacular. I think this color is going to look amazing on the 635. And I can't wait for you guys to actually see the mixture put down onto the paint. This is our first application, which is the base coat. We're going to now apply the base coat, and hopefully at intervals we can go into the booth and show you guys how we lay down that paint onto the car. So this is basically a color change. And from a white car, it's now going to be black. And this black that we've chosen for this car, I think it's one of my favorite blacks. And I think it's the all-time favorite black. It used to be known as jet black back in the days. But as you can see, it's almost got that chrome black to it. So it's one of the colors I really like, and I think it's gonna really go down well on this car after you guys see the clear coat being put down. So basically, like we discussed, this is the first stage. The first stage is the base coat. So we've now done all of the inside pieces. So wherever it was repaired on the car now, remember I said previously on this car that we did a lot of repairs because it's a Cape Town car, and if I didn't say that, I'm saying it to you guys now. It's basically a Cape Town car, so it came in with a lot of rust, and we had to fabricate and repair a lot of panels. This car was really damaged, and it was a really big challenge to get this car to look this way. So we're starting off now after doing the sealant and sealing the entire undercarriage, fixing up all of that. We're starting to do all of the black on the car itself now. So this is base coat being laid down, and as you can see, the base coat is laying down nicely on the car. So we start off with that engine compartment, the undercarriage, and also inside of the car, getting the base coat laid down nicely. And another feature that I have to show you guys is what we've done with this wheel arches. So before paint, this is what it's looking like right now, and you can see that these wheel arches are really made big. They fabricated to look that big because it's pure metal that we're using here. So it's not fiberglass or any kit added onto the car. It's really attached to the car, and it almost looks like it's OEM. So stay tuned now to see the whole coat of base coat that's going to go on the car, and that's just going to make this car look amazing once we add that base coat, because that black and finishing it up with the clear coat. So once we get that base coat laid onto the car, I'm going to tell you guys the whole process that's going to follow after. So now that the base coat is laid down on this car, you can see the transformation, and you can see what's starting to happen to this car. It's starting to pop, and it's starting to look good, and you're starting to see all the lines now. Remember I spoke about the fenders that I said that we actually fabricated to get them to look that big. Now, if you know a 635, the fender is not even an inch, and this is like 5 inches on the fender itself. So this is a huge fender. It's amazing, but it's a surprise to actually tell you what wheel I'm going to be putting on this car, because I think it's going to look sick, it's going to look mad, and it's going to make this car look butch and amazing. But let's not talk about the mag right now. Let's just look at the paint. So this is basically base coat loaded onto the car, and as you can see how the base coat alone is starting to look, you can see it's full coverage, you can see the black is starting to pop. And that's one most important part in getting a spray job. It's always understanding that the base coat has to be laid down first, and it has to be laid down correctly. And now we're going to show you the next process, and that's my favorite process in the whole spraying process. That's basically to put the clear coat down. So let's go to the clear coat. guys, we've come to the end of tonight. We've just finished spraying this car now in the clear coat, and as you can see, the gloss levels are unbelievable. It is wet, but it looks so reflective, and the flow of the gun and the texture is just amazing. And now after all that I showed you guys in the beginning, before the base coat, before the spray painting, that arch, you finally can see it's highlighted now. It's looking amazing. From what I'm looking at right now, I'm like super impressed. And I did mention this is one of my favorite colors, but it's just popping on this car because this car has such a beautiful shape to it. The 635CSi really has an amazing shape to it, and with the extended arches, I think we've just made this car look so premium. And this resto mod is going to be so amazing once we start putting everything together. Now, I said I'm not going to tell you guys a lot of what's going on, but there's so much to come on this car, because from here we're going on to that amazing wheel, which I think is going to really be the cherry on the top for this car. And then we're going with that interior, which is a completely different interior. It doesn't belong to this car. It actually, where I can give the secret away, is it actually belongs on the newer cars. But I think it's going to look amazing because the color choices that we chose to do this custom car is amazing. So the fabrics, the carpet, the interior, the door cards, the color of all of that, it's just going to look so amazing because of the color. This black on this car with this metallic that just shows itself every time you look at the paint. It just looks really, really good. And I mean, from my view right now, looking at this car and uncut, remember, unpolished, the clear coat is just so amazing, and it's flowing in every way, the way I like a clear coat to actually be on a car. And if you look at all the lines on the car, it's amazing. It just looks good. Let's go to that engine compartment, because we usually don't do a gloss on the engine compartment, but because of the motor that we're fitting onto this car, that's going to be a highlight on this car itself. So I think that gloss that gloss black clear coat that's happening in the engine compartment is really going to look amazing. Wow, even this, look at this here, the matte black under the arches and the sealants all done correctly there, looks good. The interior with all the right sealants, and if you can bring the camera there, you'll see that's a whole modified firewall over there. We basically cut that all out. We fabricated that entire dome that you see in there, and that was entirely just to fit the new motor and the drivetrain on this car. So everything, the fabrication, the whole process of how we're going to be fitting that motor in, everything has already been done now before paint work. So now all we got to do is pop that motor in, the subframe is built, everything is built to get this car to push those kilowatts out. And I think once we start getting to that point and we show the guys on camera what we've actually accomplished with this car, because the challenges on this car was to another level. I think this is one of the cars that gave us the biggest challenge, because we're modifying it to such an extent. But once we pull it off, I think we're all going to be really proud, and we're going to actually be grateful to God for helping us and allowing us to take this car to that level. So I can't wait to show you guys what's to come, but it's definitely coming, guys. So stay tuned. There's a lot of work that needs to be carried out from this point. It's like just the beginning. And sometimes, like I say, you get a car with good bones, so it's simple to get it to this level. But this car came in already with so much rust, so much fabrication to do, so much work to get it to look the way it's looking right now. And then obviously all the modifications, which is the arches and all the things that we had to basically fabricate to get onto this car. And then it's that complete motor and drivetrain, which we had to fit and make its own subframes, get the control arms to fit on our subframes, and then it's the entire DAF carrier that had to be modified, the chassis now to accommodate the new suspension, which is air. So there was a lot of modifications getting this car to this point. And like I say, we're very grateful to have come so far, and we know this car is going to be a masterpiece, and we're putting everything, and you can see it's now, I think, past 9 a.m. in the evening, 9 p.m. in the evening, and we're still here We're still spray painting. The whole team is actually here because this is not just one car. We have multiple cars to look at, and we can't wait to show you the end result. So guys, stay tuned. Let's show you how this baby is gonna finish up, and we can't wait to see and show you next time.